Texas, look behind you, 'cause that's where the Rangers gonna be.
To one of the bones in his leg, a minor break, which might see him out for a week or two after the break, if you know what I mean. That's the split round from Thompson Edwards after the bye. Yeah, good hands. So McKay to McLeod. He sends it long, the full forward. How good is that? Taylor Walker. If Lily don't get you, Tomo must. It's a good combo, Walker and Tippett up forward for Adelaide at the moment.
Well, once again, we'll sing the praises of Andrew McLeod, but this is the benefit when you're going to your forward 50. You kick it to the advantage of your forward. Kurt Tippett that time. He's got good height against Scotty Thompson here, but it's a 70-30 advantage in the favour of Tippett. Now, you're forced to either spoil a miraculous spoil or get some more body. If you get more body on him and arms, you're going to give the free kick away, and that's what he did. So, once again, we go back to the kicker, which was Andrew McLeod.
Taylor Walker had his breakout game against Hawthorn here a couple of weeks ago. Neil Craig was criticised last year for holding Taylor Walker back. He was kicking goals for Norwood, hit a couple of big bags, including a 9. Neil Craig didn't play him because he said there were other aspects of his game he had to work on to become an AFL footballer, and he's worked on them superbly.
Yep, his first goal. What's behind him? Come on. On top of his 21 from 21 games last year.
David Mundy's had plenty of the footy. Rory Sloane, kid in his second game of footy, looks like he's matching up on him, but he's playing pretty wide.
Now, once again, Vince back inside with a chipping ball that draws Stephen away from his opponent. Stevens gets back quickly. A little chipper. Here's Taylor Walker, I think it is.
Once again, Alex Silvani is just being given him too much space. Different opponent this time, but he's sagging off, and he's going to have to tighten up when the ball's in the Crows' hands.
Boys, push out, Scott. Drag him out.
So Taylor Walker, it's all about distance here. The angle is directly in front. Kicking into a bit of a breeze from his right. Walker comes in, and that looks pretty damn good. He made great contact with it. Adelaide get consecutive goals. Taylor Walker with his first goal of the year. 2 minutes remain in the quarter.
Got the...
These players these days are so well coached. Beautiful bounce by the umpire in the middle. Did you hear the exertion put into that one as well? As Pavlich, a double spin out of the middle. Opportunity there for Cook. Now they can get forward. McLeod under the arm, dashing run. Taylor Walker led his man a merry dance. He didn't know where he's going, so his opponent certainly didn't. And Walker will line up 25 out in front.
Oh, it's just a classic case there. Chris Tarrant probably he was too conscious of the player. They just had to lift his vision, because he could have got to that contest, but he was too worried about Taylor Walker. Bit hard when they're running full steam back to the goal square, but never lose sight of the football in the air.
Taylor Walker with 4 minutes on the tick-tock. Comes in, point-blank range, gets the goal. A big goal, their first in the second quarter, Adelaide.
Come straight out, boys. Come on, don't set up there.
Taylor Walker with his second goal of the game. And hurt his knee in the tackle. And he signals to the bench that he's got to come off. Dowdy. They're starting to drop for Adelaide. The big fella Griffin had a wonderful pickup and great awareness to see Taylor Walker. He takes a bounce. Walker runs into goal from 40 and slams it home. Taylor Walker. Taylor Walker with 3, back to 29. And a 31-point advantage with Fremantle.
36 up at half-time. It seems as if the Crows have done better, but Fremantle have just steadied so well in the last 5 minutes.
Thompson got them going in the early part of this quarter. Jeriden hasn't seen a lot of the footy in the last 7 or 8 minutes. Someone's got on top of him. Not sure who it is. There is Van Berlo. Quickly goes inboard, and that'll be a mark taken by Taylor Walker. So this would be a little bit of a hope goal. 40 seconds remain in the third quarter, and this will inspire the Crows. Should he convert? 3 goals already in the game. The young Taylor Walker in his 15th game of footy. A big goal from 47 out. A little bit of angle about it. He's nursed that through absolutely magnificently. And that is a goal for Taylor Walker, who now has 4. Taylor Walker with a clutch goal.
Memory came with a Brendan Favola goal after the final siren, or on the final siren. It doesn't look as though this victory is going to come quite that late. They look as though they have it covered.
They certainly do. 44 points the margin. And now McKay strides out along the wing. Can run all the way here. Closes to 48. Centering kick unselfishly. Walker camped underneath it. Strong hands. Marks in front of White. Finally, something to cheer about for the Crows fans in the crowd. Taylor Walker, quiet day. He's not the only one.
Oh, you wouldn't like to be playing the forward line for Adelaide today. Gee, it's hard work.
23 goals from his 14 games last year. He's booted 4-3 heading in this afternoon.
He's on the Michael Holding run up here. The man on the mark's 20 out, and he's gone beyond the 50.
Well, he closes to 40 to 38 on the siren, and that might give them a reason to put their hands together. Taylor Walker with the
stage. Surely the time has come now where Neil Craig can't maintain the same patience with the players that have done the same thing week in, week out to lose games this year.
Riley inboard, Douglas.
Not far away.
52 from goal. Goes long. Taylor Walker waiting for it. They come back, and he marks and thought about playing on.
It was just about off too.
Took a half step.
And I reckon he would have loved to have run into the open goal, because his last couple of shots have been shockers. Now this should be the easiest of goals, but he's squirted a couple straight off to the right. He needs to maintain his balance through the kick and kick through the ball.
Had a 23-goal season last year. He's only kicked 5 so far this year. That over the goal umpire's hat, and he thinks there's still a chance.
Well, I reckon he's got a big chance to be a serious player in this competition, Taylor Walker. He's got all the athletic attributes required. He's a pretty smart thinker.
3-man on the open side is Mike Cook. He has Tyson Edwards, but he'd need to be quick. Goes inside instead. Chip kick. Van Berlo had hand pass options inside. Goes wide. Poor pleasure. Taylor Walker calls for it. McLeod instead gets it. 50 from goal. And kicks to Taylor Walker, who can have the shot and make it 2 in a row to start the final term.
That's all these players are asking for, is an opportunity to get some ball into their attacking 50. Too many creative players down there for something not to happen if they can get sufficient ball in their attacking 50, Adelaide. But we shouldn't take anything away from North Melbourne either, and the fact that it's their pressure and their hard work ethic that has denied Adelaide Crows the ball.
Game number 5 for the season for Taylor Walker. Hasn't played in a win yet. Didn't play last week. Slides this in. They get the opening 2.
Good kick too.
Tony Armstrong. And they've probably missed Scott Thompson, Adelaide, who was the late exclusion. Armstrong in. Taylor Walker, good hands.
Look, there's no doubt he's got ability. He has ability. They just need a little bit more polish in other aspects.
Bends it around and he threads it. Time will beat them, but they're at least on the way back.
He's not going to stop trying.
That's where the Rangers gonna be.